I want to quit my job, but I need money. Tell me about it. I was living like that for years. I did a job that I didn't like. I worked lots of hours. I earned good money, but it really took its toll on me, and I actually did burn out. So in a way, I got an answer to my prayers. I didn't have a job anymore, but the thing is, I then had no money because I seriously did burn out. So my 6-figure corporate career just disappeared instantly, and I was left with health issues and no income coming in. But anyway, you don't need to hear all about that. We are here to talk about you and some solutions for you. You want to quit your job, but of course, once you quit your job, then how do you make money, right? We all need money to survive. That's the whole reason I stayed in my job, because it's like, well, you've got to pay for your housing and you've got to pay for your food and stuff like that. So that kept me in the job, and it meant I worked far too many hours and did things that I didn't want to do. But I just kept telling myself I needed to do that because I needed a job. So I'm very happy now that I don't think that way. I'm very happy now that I have realized my value and I have got out of my comfort zone and I don't have a job anymore. Well, why do you want to quit your job? I'm sure you're pretty clear on that. We most probably don't need to talk about that. But, what are you wanting to set up for yourself? So, if you're wanting to quit your job, it means maybe you don't want another job. Maybe you actually are wanting your own business. So that's the avenue that I'm coming from. So I work for myself in my own business. I work from home part-time. It's an online business, so it means you can work from anywhere. You don't have to work from home. But I work part-time. I've replaced my corporate income. And I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. And I help other people do the same. So if you're looking for an opportunity, you can contact me. Now, when I went looking for something, I went looking for something that actually could get me the income that I wanted, could get me the lifestyle that I wanted. It was something that was meaningful, because in my job, most of the time I was just thinking, why am I here? I didn't feel I was doing anything meaningful or important in life. Obviously, I wanted something that's ethical, something that's worth my time. And I wanted something actually that had training and support and systems in place so that I could learn it all, because I didn't know how to run my own business. I didn't know how to run a successful business. I obviously wanted to be making profit and making good money. So I went looking for something that was, already set up, a proven business model. It's not a multi-level marketing system, by the way, just so that you know that. If you're wanting to quit your job, have you thought about doing something on the side as well as your job to then help replace your income? So the reason I'm saying that is because with the business that I do, it is part-time and flexible. So it means a lot of people do it alongside their job with the idea of replacing their income, so then they can reduce the hours at their job or leave the job. Now, of course, that doesn't happen overnight, and it means you would still need to be doing some work over and above your job to do that. So I don't recommend people, like when people are starting in the business, there's a lot of people who look at the business and go, oh, this is what I've been looking for. And they want to leave their job. They're just so excited, just like, I want to leave my job. So I don't recommend they leave their job, because if you leave your job to start a business, it means you're putting yourself in a situation where there's stress. You're just putting yourself into a stressful situation to start with. And if you're stressed, there's no way you're going to succeed at anything. Okay? And when you start a new business, of course, there's things to learn. There's things that you need to discover. There's just training. There's training and things that you need to do. So, with the business I do, the training and support there is in place. But, it takes time to learn things. For myself, everything was new to me. So I was so determined, I was so clear on what I wanted though, as far as my goal and my mission, my vision. I was willing to get out of my comfort zone and I was willing to learn new things. But seriously, a lot of the videos, like I would have to watch them 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. I just have to keep stopping and starting them to learn. But I wanted to learn because I just knew I didn't want a job ever again. So, you need to be willing to learn. You need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. But what I was saying is, have you thought about doing something alongside your job? And then it means you release the stress of starting something new whilst having no income, while you're setting yourself up and learning and getting, things in place and momentum in place as well in a business. It also relieves, it relieves the stress, hopefully, as well. It might make you feel more hopeful when you're at your job because you've got a way out. You've got a ticket, a ticket to freedom, I call it. Anyway, that's just one thing I think to look at. I think it really comes down to what you're wanting to set up in your life. So it sounds like you're most probably already wanting to be an entrepreneur, like you're wanting to take your life into your own hands and you're wanting to actually set up, an independent income. You might also be wanting to quit your job just because you don't like your job, or maybe you don't like having a job. Maybe you don't like having a boss like I did. Maybe you don't like the people you work with. I don't know. There's so many different reasons why people want to quit their job. Maybe you want to work from anywhere, have location freedom, stuff like that. But I think one of the first things is just getting really clear on why you're wanting to quit your job. What are you looking for? And then start doing that. Now, I have a video actually that's just look on my channel. So it's how I replaced my corporate income within 12 months. So that goes through the steps I took as far as replacing my income. There's other videos on all different topics. So if you subscribe to my channel, I'd love you to subscribe. It means you'll get an alert every week I have a new video. And they're to do with things like choosing a legitimate business and a profitable business, a worthwhile business. Also things to do with personal growth, transformation, breaking through, taking your life to a new level. So you can do all of that, on my channel. Now, if you're wanting to do a business and wanting to earn 6 figures from home, of course, you can't expect that to happen by putting in no time or no money, okay? I don't know of any businesses around that are free that will make you 6 figures. I know there's lots of different things around like affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, drop shipping, things like that. I checked all of those out. I'm not interested in any of those. I don't like the business models themselves. I don't like the small amount of money you make. I don't like the methodology of how you make the money. So, there's different options on things you can do. The business model that I do, it's the only business I know of that has this particular business model, and I just love it. It's good. But, there's all different options around. I've got another video as well on things like that. Another thing to look at is, are you doubting yourself? Are you limiting yourself? So you're wanting to quit your job. So you're obviously here because you're wanting to work out a solution. So what are some things you can do along this journey to help yourself and to actually get the confidence in yourself and to believe in yourself so that you get to a point where it's like, okay, I can quit my job, or I can start something new whilst I'm still doing my job, but that's actually a good solution for me. So instead of being stuck in this situation where you just keep feeling stuck and stressed, that you can get to a point where you know that you're taking steps to get to your solution, to get to where you want to go. So again, my guide will do that. Now, I don't know if I mentioned my guide. If you go to brilliantunstoppableyou.com, there's a free guide there, 5 steps to entrepreneurial freedom. It's talking about being the entrepreneur of your life. It's not just about business. It's a game changer. So go to brilliantunstoppableyou.com, get the guide, download it for free. There's other resources and things I can share with you too, but yeah, check out my channel and all of that, and you'll see different things there. But I found that your personal growth and what you believe about yourself and what you believe about your life and what you're worthy of is all important. So go and check out those other videos for all of that. And if you want to have a chat with me, just reach out. Let's have a chat. But it is definitely possible to have a wow life without having a job. So go for it.